I and the party have been accused of being responsible for Peter Obi's failure in the 2023 general election.
It doesn't matter. How he is respecting himself by coming to work legitimately. What is it? Please. We are in democracy.
Oh yeah, after going to government. Hey, you want to buy new? Oh yeah, Tinubu.
Alright guys, welcome back again. So don't forget to smash the like button and watch this video from the beginning to the end, and as well tell me your opinion via the comment section, and do well to stay tuned because a lot of interesting packages on this particular video. So talking about 2027 general election, the three major political parties in Nigeria has been clashing, as they prepare for the election. APC, PDP and Labour Party has been having their internal issues. Meanwhile, PDP, police blocked PDP from having their meeting yesterday. They blocked their entrance, the office was locked, and they were asked to move to a new venue, which wasn't the scheduled venue. And then there's an insider that has the news that, okay, Wike, has a hand in making sure that PDP election, meeting did not hold. Meanwhile, APC national chairman has resigned, and there were some issues that led to his resignation, which they did not tell anyone, but they came out to say that the man, due to health challenges and some issues, personal issues, the man had to resign. They did not tell us that, okay, Wike has a hand in it, and the man, according to them, has expired. He has no use to APC again. One of the reasons why they dropped him. Tinubu, once you don't have any use again, the man automatically drops you. Meanwhile, the Labour Party national chairman has cried out, saying that he was accused of Obi's failure to mount the Asu Rock during the 2023 presidential election. That saw Obi coming third in the general election, that he accumulated close to 7 million votes. That was massive. Okay, the big man cried out, saying that he has been accused and some other stakeholders for making sure that Obi did not win the election. According to him, they said there were fractions, which he said was all a lie, that there was no fraction, nobody worked against Obi, that they all worked for the party's interest and no one was greater than the party. First of all, let me allow you to watch this video of PDP's meeting, which was disrupted by the police officers, saying there is an order from above. Wike ordered the police, with the help of the president, in ensuring that the People's Democratic Party meeting that was supposed to be held was not held. Now, the party, according to them, said that the meeting was to find a way to forge ahead and avoid some issues of coalition that will lead to division of the party members. Watch this video from the beginning to the end and also share your opinion, and stay tuned because on the next slide I'll be playing this video of Peter Obi's Labour Party's national chairman crisis issues. Meanwhile, there is already campaign ongoing. Portable Zazu led the campaign for All Progressive Congress after he received a sum of 50 million naira from the presidency. Watch this video to the end and let me know your opinion via the comment section.
It doesn't matter. How he is respecting himself by coming to work legitimately. What is it? Please. We are in democracy. We are not living here. You talk to us, you want to talk to us politely and tell us why we should. And you said there is order from above. What is the order from above? That people you mean we should not have anything? No, sit down in your office. Why? This is we should vacate the offices. What is it? Bring chairs for us. Let's sit here. No, you can't vacate your office. This is what they are saying. I thought we should leave our offices. Are we stopping them? No. Are we making trouble here? No.
Alright guys, welcome back again. So on the next slide I will be showing you the video of the national chairman of the Labour Party making some complaints regarding the failure of Obi during the 2023 presidential election, and how they can move ahead against the 2027 general election. Watch this video to the end and also let me know your opinion via the comment section. Do you think this man is saying the truth or he's actually lying? Because there were issues during that 2023 presidential election. There were fractions who came out from Labour Party saying they are no longer working with Peter Obi. One of the persons who, after the election, left the Labour Party was Kenneth Okonkwo for some reasons, which he accused Peter Obi of incompetency. Watch this video and also let me know your opinion. And on the next slide, we'll be talking about the real gist, which is APC, and their national chairman who has resigned, Abdullahi, you understand, Ganduje. We'll talk about it after this video.
I must seize this opportunity to make some clarifications on some few issues. I and the party have been accused of being responsible for Peter Obi's failure in the 2023 general election. They have stated that the campaign, election donations, and funds for the payment of agents were mismanaged by the party. Hence, Peter Obi failed in the 2023 general election. I have ordinarily refused to make comment on this because I believe that as a leader, leadership is taking responsibility. And I believe that we're all one and that I should generally take responsibility for the actions of this party. But recent events have shown that we will be doing this party and we'll be doing ourselves injustice if we continue to keep quiet on all of these issues. And that's why we have decided to come out clean to make some of this clarification. The signatories to these accounts were Aisha Yusuf and Pastor Itwa Iwodalu. They were equally responsible for the payment of polling unit agents. The party did not even bother to pay its agents. We handed over the list to the campaign council and to those who were administering these funds to pay polling unit agents that worked for the presidential election.
Something Mr. Julius Abure talked about, the polling unit agents. Yes, Aisha Yusufu, I was responsible for polling unit agents. Mountain, there's no, we don't, the agents, most of the agents that they say they are not there. You know what Pio said? He said, Aisha, keep my money. I'm like, yes, boss, your money is well protected.
All right, guys, so you've heard it from the big man. He made a lot of points regarding the election and urging the party to move ahead. Now, one of the issues they raised in that video you watched was the issue of not paying the electorate. I don't know what they call them, those who were in different polling units, who made sure, who represented Labour Party in different polling units, making sure that the party's vote was collected and counted and delivered accordingly. You understand? Those people, according to some of them, they say they did not receive their payment, and that is very, very bad. Whoever works for the party deserves a pay, whether the party wins at the end of the day or not. Everyone should go home smiling, knowing that they did the right thing, although they did not succeed. Now, the matters of the day, before I take you to the video of Portable Zazu, who has stormed the streets after receiving a sum of 50 million naira. According to him, in his previous video, he made a video, during his interview with Lege Miami. He made there was a comment which he made that if the APC wants him to campaign for them, they should give him the sum of 50 million naira. Of course, that was granted, and boom, the guy hit the street and started campaigning massively. This did not go well with him because a lot of fans reacted to it negatively regarding the situation on ground, regarding the issues surrounding Nigeria economy, regarding the whole thing that is happening. Portable, is a young guy who we should expect should be in the society. He's in the society. Forget that he's a celebrity and all of that. Portable lives in the society and he knows the cost of living. He understands what is happening to Nigerian economy. He knows that, okay, people are not happy with what is happening, and he's going ahead of collecting money to campaign for them. Well, Nigerians at this point in time does not even need someone to campaign to actually become the president. if you are also actually waiting for somebody to come and campaign before you can, vote the person in, okay, whoever has the highest campaign, strategy becomes the winner. Is that what it is? No. If that is what you're waiting for, then we are going to continue making the same mistake, because it is high time you personally begin to campaign for yourself. Like, you begin to campaign for whoever you want. That is what it is. Whether you are being paid for or you're not being paid for, you begin to see fit that, okay, whoever assumes office as the president of Nigeria is the one who we can trust, who can deliver, who can take the economy to the next level and stop the issues with security challenges that is going on. That is the person who deserves our vote come 2027 general election. Meanwhile, this issue with APC national chairman Abdullahi Ganduje is not just a simple issue as they brought it to us. This man, aside from his health challenges, has served this APC ever. I think that was since 2023. He became the national party chairman. He has been there working with the big man Tinubu. He ensured that Tinubu won the election. There were things this man sacrificed, but now there were issues surrounding the man and Tinubu and the exit of El-Rufai. Now, El-Rufai left the party. This man did not call him back. It is not because he didn't want to, but some issues led to him keeping quiet and not saying anything. Because one thing about Tinubu is that once he has used you, he can dump you. Now, let me take this particular speech. This is a speech made by an inner person who knows this issue very, very much. And then listen, watch this, and you can actually read along with me because it is an interesting one. So,
Dela Momodu said, "I knew this day would soon come when katakata go buzz for the ruling party APC. Many of our political pundits do not have a knowledge of contemporary history. How could anyone have thought Tinubu's style would ever change after capturing Lagos State unchallenged for 26 years? The fate that befall Vice President Shetima today is nothing new. It's before several deputy governors in Lagos. Governor Ambode was the biggest casualty. Governor Sanwo-Olu merely escaped by the whiskers recently. Those surprised at the ungodly alliance between Tinubu and Wike should have known the Yoruba aphorism, Iwa Jowa ni Nje Ore Jore. Birds of the same feathers flock together. They are maximum rulers, but sooner rather than later, things we never anticipated will happen. Abdullahi Ganduje, he's a tragic hero who took bullets for Tinubu, but like it happens to all lackeys, his usefulness has expired. My friend Akpabio should beware. This current power is absolutely for Tinubu, and no one should fool himself. No one is indispensable, and everyone else is expendable. Whenever it becomes necessary, the prince does not entertain competition. This is the season of Machiavelli. More victims will fall on the battlefield. No one is sacred. Ganduje is already being blamed for the woes of APC. One analyst even said he should have brought El-Rufai back after he was humiliated and rejected by the National Assembly. But Ganduje knew the real power that betrayed Nasiru and dared not meddle in the matter.
all right, from that particular statement we just finished reading, you agree with me that yes, this issue of APC and the national chairman was not just because the man wanted to resign. You understand? Even though they are using political issue terms and saying that okay, people's reaction to this is being political, that they expected it. You get, but what could just lead to the man just resigning? You understand? Not even no honorable way of tendering his resignation. He just woke up one day and decided to dump the party. Not just him, other people who has not been mentioned. Well, let me take you to this video of Portable Zazu campaigning for APC and other members who joined. Watch the video from the beginning to the end and also share your opinion, and also do well to begin your own campaign. Electoral reform issue is already on ground, and Nigerians are ensuring that okay, this bill is passed. Watch the video to the end and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and smash the like button.
Oh yeah, after God government. Hey, you want to back any owó? Oh yeah, sọ pé àkóyè Tinubu. Àkóyè Tinubu. Oh yeah, sọ pé ìjọba làbúbù. Ìjọba làbúbù. Bùjẹ́bùdànù. Ẹ̀wọ̀n àwọn òfẹ́ tálákà lórí oyè o. Hey, oh yeah, Tinubu ni mo tẹ̀lé lẹ́lẹ́kejì. Oh yeah, let me tell you something. Before Tinubu enter, Monsu mo ń lò. Ní àsìkò Tinubu ni mo gba Ford, mo gba Chevrolet, mo gba Benz, mo máa tó gba Ferrari o. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá ti vóòtì fún Tinubu ẹ̀ máa sọ yín lọ ní. Ó yá Tinubu lọ́kàn. Ó yá sọ pé èmi ló kọ̀lẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kejì. Èmi ló kọ̀lẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kejì. Èmi ló kọ̀lẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kejì. Àwọn ọmọ Ṣàngó. Tinubu la dìbò fún. Tinubu la dìbò fún.
Thank you, ma'am.
Fatima, Mamba.
Whether anybody likes it or not, Nigeria is working.
That will feel the pain of Nigeria. We are in it together. We feel it, but there's no one else to fix it. We have to fix it. There's something to do. It's not Tinubu. Neither is it. As you can see, I'm not doing it. This is my business for Nigeria to be all right. And I am
Alright guys, you have actually seen it all. I mean, Portable Zazu hitting the street of of Lagos and other different parts of the city, campaigning seriously for APC. This is 2027 general presidential election we're talking about too, and it's not yet 2027, but these people are already campaigning for their Tinubu, whom they think is going to actually win again. But this time around, election in Nigeria is going to be Tinubu versus the 200 million hungry Nigerians out there who has seen Shege for the past 2 years. The Shege, the Shege that we have seen in these 2 years alone cannot be compared to Buhari's 8 years as a whole. That is fact. Now, there are so many facts, things that we are supposed to consider. Talking about security. Now, according to El-Rufai, in 2024, though El-Rufai we know has his own record, because all this one is coming to say is because he's aspiring to become either president, is going to be running for presidential candidate of one of these political parties, which he has not declared yet. I believe that is why he's coming out with this, analysis and all these reports concerning Tinubu's administration of how 2.2 million Nigerians were abducted and they are nowhere to be found. Meanwhile, he also mentioned that over 613,000 people, 615,000 people were kpied. Like those ones, they don't kpai them. No, in 2024 alone. No. Now look at what is happening in 2023. The insurgency, the issues happening here and there. It means Zamfara State, immediate younger brother was abducted, day before yesterday, and the video surfaced online yesterday. This guy has been abducted, and and if you look at the people who abducted them, they are not just kidnappers. They said he was kidnapped, but these are not kidnappers. These are really, terrorists. The guns they are using are like snipers, real one, big one. And the question is, how does these guns and get into Nigeria? How do these people have access to it? These bandits, how are they even having access to such sophisticated weapons that they are using to go about terrorizing the community, going about harassing people to the point of abducting and kidnapping the Zamfara State's younger brother, the governor of Zamfara State? This is becoming alarming. I'm just happy that some government officials are beginning to feel it, even though they're not feeling it directly, but indirectly they're getting to feel the impact of terrorism. And it is high time everyone begin to speak up against it, because what is Nigeria turning into? Like Zamfara State of yesterday, there was terrorist attack, broad day terrorist attack, that they were even shooting at randomly and people were running helter skelter. This is Nigeria that we all are living in. Is this a kind of Nigeria that we are going to also continue living in come 2027? It is high time all of us shine our eyes and begin to do the right thing, either by you going out there to get your voters card, come out for electoral reform, make sure you have a voice, begin to talk about it and begin to take action. Now it's not the time for you to become tribalistic, say this one from my side, this other one is not from my side. Nigeria has reached the point where there should be a unifying factor. There should be one thing that brings Nigerians together, irrespective of our diverse political differences, irrespective of our cultural diversity, irrespective of religion and even the language we speak. There should be something that will bring us together, because there should be a common interest. And at this time, if Nigeria comes 2027 does not have that one thing that unifies them and gives us the strong hope that we have outgrown this stage of tribal sentiment, the stage where we are saying we are voting because this person is from our region, you understand, then we are going to continue living in this same era. Already the former President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan came out, made some statement. He said that the day Nigerian becomes tired of the illegal practices by the leaders, of the looting, of the stealing and the kidnapping that is going on, that day Nigeria will begin to speak up and begin to do the right thing by electing the right leaders, and by beginning to hate those ones who has not been doing the right thing. You get? Now these things are not going to be done except Nigeria begins to grow as one nation, who will come out to speak as one and elect their leaders and go above all these sentiments of this person is from here and this person is not from there. I mean, this sentiment has done nothing to Nigeria. It has left us behind in perpetual poverty. Our leaders has capitalized on this, our weakness, to ensure that we are being extorted on a daily basis. They capitalize on the fact that we have differences in terms of religion, in terms of our vision, and in terms of this tribal sentiment that this person is not from my side, you understand, of language and the rest. They are using it, they are capitalizing on it to continue rigging election and continue keeping us in perpetual bondage. There's no progress in Nigeria. Talk about naira devaluation. It is at its peak. Today, one naira, a dollar to naira, is about 1,650 naira, and nobody is saying anything about it. This is the same naira to dollar that the former president Buhari left at 500 naira. Before then, it was at 100 and something naira to dollar. Now, you understand? But things are getting bad every day. Now everything is just skyrocketing. The price of goods, there's no stability. There's no consumer protection rights. There's no any law segmenting the goods and services that are being brought into Nigeria. Today, a lot of crimes are being perpetrated. Arms being brought to Nigeria and distributed to herdsmen and they're going about killing people in different villages. I mean, there's some video that surface online where they put person knife on neck like saying a goat. This is still the same under the same regime that fought against, you know, I remember when Tinubu was fighting against Buhari, saying that Buhari regime is so corrupt, is so you know, it's so bad that terrorism has eaten it up, that one of his political ambition was to come and stop the killings that is going on in Nigeria. And the big man came and he could not conquer. Only there's nothing this guy has achieved. I don't know what you guys are saying that this guy has done so far. Talk about the Nigerian economy. What has Buhari done? Things are getting worse every day, and we are still living in an error, claiming that this person is from our side and all of that. It pains me so much that, you know, when Nigeria is supposed to come out as one and speak, nobody comes out. The killing that took place in Benue State, that saw over 200 people life being lost, nobody came out to protest. It was only the Benue villagers that came out to protest. Even the Benue citizen itself did not hit the street to condemn the killings. Meanwhile, when things like this happen abroad, we see some people coming out to protest. Why are we just like this? Why is it that Nigeria cannot come out as one? Those kind of killing that happen in Benue State is enough for everyone to hit the street and say that we don't want this government again, because it is too much. How can we be alive and it's as if we are all dead? The killings that happened, and it took the president over 72 hours to respond to it. The Pope of the new Pope even spoke about it before our own very president. This is funny, and the president then went as far as sending condolence messages to this particular country who had some plane crash. India sent a condolence message to India, leaving what happened in Nigeria. I mean, he's so unaware of what is happening in Nigeria at this point. He went to St. Lucia and awarded scholarship to students, whereas the FCT, you know, of student pupils are staying at home and are not going to school because of unpaid salaries. You know, teachers' salary has not been unpaid. The minimum wage, which they have implemented to 70,000, you know, has not been implemented in those schools, and they went on strike. And our own president traveled to St. Lucia and awarded scholarship to students. Among these our leaders, they are just doing things to get praises outside the continent, outside, you know, Africa, outside Nigeria, rather than focusing on the issues which we are experiencing in this place. Well, guys, this is much we can take on this for now. It's left for all of us to actually begin to plan 2027 and make sure that it's a success. Thank you for staying tuned up to now. Thank you for watching, and also don't forget to share your opinion on the comment section, because this is a national matter. It's not supposed to be one person talking. Let us begin to talk about how Nigeria can be fixed. If you have a possible suggestion of what should be done, drop it on the comment section, and thank you for watching. See you on my next video. For now, I'm out.